Can y'all see that suitcase back there? I think so. Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel.
Now you need to forward and give me all the work. It's me in the work. It's me to my
In today's video, I'm gonna be doing a updated feminine hygiene routine. I did this video like a year ago, like I think I did it last year in July, and I feel like it's like about that time to do another updated one. So that's what I'm gonna be doing in today's video. I'm gonna be telling you guys my whole routine, my shower routine, my teeth routine, my just everything, like everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. If you feel uncomfortable talking about real stuff like this, then don't watch the video. I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable, but I know these topics can be a little sensitive to some people. If you're a guy watching this, I mean, that's cool too. Be educated. We love an educated king. Okay. I think that it's very important to, you know, obviously have good hygiene and stuff like that, and I want to tell you guys just what I do. Obviously, it's what I do. You don't have to do what I do. You can do whatever you want to do, but I'm going to just share what I do, and this was requested to do an updated one since it has been a whole year since my last one, so I'm going to bring that to you guys today. Also, I do want to mention real quick, I have allergies. I may sound a little congested. I might have to sniff here or there. Please just act like you didn't see it, act like you didn't hear it. I really cannot control it. I can't even breathe on my nose, so if I'm breathing a little heavy too, that's that, but I'm good, I'm fine. But yes, that is going to be it for this intro, and without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. Okay guys, so I have this big thing like I had in my last video, full of products that I use. I'm gonna show you guys kind of explaining what everything is for, what I use it for, etc. I also have stuff written down on my phone, so I will be kind of like looking at my notes. I have a full note full of stuff, y'all, so hopefully, you know, sit back, get you a little snack. This video may be a little lengthy, as most of my videos are, but you know, it'll be beneficial, so you will not regret it. So the first thing I'm starting off with is my shower routine, because that's what we do. That's the first thing that I do. I guess that kind of like starts my whole feminine hygiene routine or whatever. We're gonna start in the shower. So for my shower routine, or like what I use to actually wash my body with, Dove. I love Dove. I feel like they just moisturize my skin. I feel like it really just gets it cleans it, everything. I don't think I've ever really used a different body wash, maybe like Olay or something, but when it comes to washing my body, I use more stuff like this. I don't use scented stuff, maybe for like the rest of my body, but as far as like my private area, do not use anything scented at all. First, let me tell y'all something. If no one has ever told you this, never put like scented soap, and really soap in general should not be going inside of your friend down there. We're gonna call her your friend. So yeah, don't put stuff inside of you that is going to give you an infection. It could possibly mess up your pH balance. Just don't do it, okay? It's not meant, just don't do it. Don't do it. I like to use their non-scented soap for like my downstairs area or whatever, and then for the rest of my body, I use this is the Dove Relaxing Lavender Oil, and I do not know what this word is, but it's like a lavender scented body wash. So I do kind of use this for the rest of my body, but when it comes to like those more crucial areas, I only use non-sensitive soap. You don't want anything anything that has any scent to it to go down there, because it's not meant to. Like I said, you can get an infection from it. You can mess with your pH balance. So just don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. I personally like to use either my hands to clean like my private area, or I'll use a towel sometimes, but most times I use my hands, and then for the rest of my body, I obviously use like a loofah or like a regular towel. I recommend showering at least 1 or 2 times a day, especially because it's about to get warmer outside, y'all. It's about to get real hot, real sweaty, real quick, and I feel like it's probably really necessary to take at least 2 showers a day, 1 in the morning, 1 at night, especially for going somewhere if you're out, stuff like that. So that's personally what I like to do. So when I actually get in the shower, I kind of do like everything first. So I'll get in the shower. If I have to wash my hair, I'll wash my hair first while my deep conditioner is inside of my hair. Then I'll wash the rest of my body, and then when it's time for me to shave, we're gonna be talking about that in a second, that is when I do that. So I kind of just do my hair first, do everything I need to do first. I also brush my teeth in the shower, which I'm gonna go through my whole like teeth routine as well, and then that's when I would do other stuff like shaving and stuff like that. So speaking of shaving, when it comes to shaving, your girl recommends using a 3 blade or more, but I recommend using a 3-blade razor or more. Honestly, more. I just have this 3-blade one because that's all they had at the store, but honestly I would say use like a 4 or 5, if you like a 6, anything, because the more blades you have, the easier it is for you to actually just like shave really quickly and not have to spend a lot of time on one area, which can cause razor bumps and irritation and stuff like that. When it comes to shaving my underarms, I shave down. Like I literally just take the razor and I go down like that. Sometimes I kind of get the sides a little bit, but for the most part I just go down. When it comes to my legs, I shave up. It's supposed to kind of, well, it's not like a real like way to do it, but I do recommend kind of shaving in the direction that your hair grows in. But when it comes to my legs, I don't feel like it gets it good enough when I go down, which that's the way that the hair grows, so I do that one up. But everywhere else on my body, I always shave it down. And when it comes to shaving my underarms and my legs, I do not use like a shaving gel or something like that. I use soap. Like I literally just like lather my legs are really good with soap, lather my underarms really good with soap, and I just use that and it works perfectly fine. Your hairs on like your legs and your underarms are a lot thinner than like your private area, so you really don't need to use like a really thick product to shave your legs unless you just have really thick hair. That could possibly be a thing as well, but personally I don't. My hair is very thin when it grows in my legs and under my arms, so I don't have to really do all of that. So that's personally what I do. And then obviously when it comes to your private area, this is probably the most crucial thing. Obviously there's different forms of shaving. There's waxing, there's obviously shaving with the razor, there is, what is it called, laser, there's like the Nair type of version of it, which in my last girl talk video or my last like feminine hygiene video, I used to use Nair and I stopped using that because it's very harsh on your body. Like that, it's a very strong chemical, and maybe it's good for like your bikini line. I would recommend it for that, but I would not use it to like actually shave your whole entire area down there. If you don't know what Nair is, I have it in the closet. I just kind of forgot to get it, but I'll put like a picture of it on the screen. It's just like a hair removal, whatever. You leave it on for like a couple of minutes and you wipe it off with a towel, and it does give you a really nice shave, but it's just very intense and it's really like harsh on the skin. That's why I don't personally recommend using it anymore. That's kind of why I stopped using it. So when it does come to shaving my private area, like I said, I shave it in the direction that the hair grows. So I go down, I go on the sides, and that's pretty much it. You kind of have to be careful because you are using a razor. Definitely recommend like cutting the hair if it's like a lot or whatever before you actually start shaving that area, because it'll make it a lot easier. And the product that I use to shave my private area, which is kind of weird, but I got it from African Beauty, and ever since I tried it, I have not gone back. Conditioner. I don't know what it is, but like conditioner detangles my real hair, so like, you get what I'm going with that? Yeah, so I use it down there too because like I said, it really does make the hair softer and easier to manage. You can use, I used to use a shaving gel, the EOS shaving gel, and I still kind of use it, but I just kind of ran out recently with all this like quarantine stuff going on. I haven't really been to the store for real, but I do use this conditioner and it works perfectly fine. I literally let the water run on the area, put some on there, and then shave it, and it literally comes off so easily. Like if you haven't tried using conditioner, or if you run out of your shaving gel, try using conditioner, because if it's good for your hair and it moisturizes your hair and softens your hair, it'll probably soften that hair too. Make sure that when you are shaving, well, your underarms and your legs don't really matter that much because like I said, it's not as like thick of hair, I guess, but in your private area, you definitely want to not do that. Don't make that the first thing that you do when you get in the shower. You want to get in the shower, wash your hair, wash your body for not washing your hair that day. Just do everything else you have to do first before you shave, because you need the like water to run down your body and soften up the hair. That was my mistake when I was younger, is I would just get in the shower and that's the first thing that I would do. So the hair was still kind of like, it wasn't soft yet and stuff like that. You definitely need to wait a little bit, give it at least 5-10 minutes to just let water run down it, and it'll make it so much easier for you to actually like shave that area. Okay, so now I want to talk about my teeth and everything like that. We're kind of done with that. I do, like I said, I mentioned before, I do like to brush my teeth in the shower. I don't know why, but I've been doing it a lot recently. It just kind of like saves me time from like getting out the shower and still having to brush my teeth. I brush my teeth in the shower, wash my face in the shower. I'm not going to go in depth about my like hair routine, like my hair hygiene routine or whatever, or that's not even a thing, I don't know. But my hair, my skincare, I'm not going to go too in depth with that because I already have dedicated videos to those. So make sure that you guys check it out. I'll have it linked up above wherever it is. But like I said, yes, for my teeth, I do like to brush them in the shower using hot water, brushing 2 times a day, and you need to change your toothbrush at least 3 to 6 times a month. The dentist recommend that. I recommend that. Like, I feel like that's a good amount of time, at least 6 months. Like maybe not every 3 months, but at least every 6 months, because obviously food is building up in your toothbrush. You may not see it, but it's there, sis, it's there. So make sure that you're changing that. This is the toothpaste that we use. It's just kind of what my mom buys. I really don't care what it is, as long as it like makes my brush smell like nice and fresh afterwards, and it gives you that like tingly feeling, I guess. But this is the Colgate Max fresh with whitening breath strips on it or whatever. This is the toothpaste that we use, and like I said, I just use it because my mom buys it. I really don't care that much. One toothpaste I don't like is Crest for some reason. I can't get into them, but yeah, that is what I use. And then I also recommend obviously flossing, using mouthwash. I am gonna be honest, y'all, I am not the best when it comes to using floss. I have not flossed in a minute, and I need to do that. I need to be more consistent with it. Most cavities end up happening because they're in between your teeth, not even like on your actual tooth, so that's definitely important as well. And then the last thing I want to talk about with my teeth is I do whiten my teeth. I use the La Smile teeth whitening kit. This is not sponsored by them. I've worked with them before. Like, they sent me this product in the past, and I did talk about it in a video, and I still use it. That was like a whole almost year ago when I got sent this item, and I still use it to this day. So basically it comes with the little gel things for the syringes that have the gel in it, the teeth whitening gel. It comes with a little mouthpiece thing, and then an LED light that you can turn it on, and when it beeps, that means the time is up. So it's like about 10 minutes that you keep it in your mouth. And I honestly do feel like I have seen actual, like, what's the word, like, I've seen progress with it. Like, my actual dentist told me that it's actually working. So make sure if you are going to use a teeth whitening product that you are talking to your dentist about it, because you don't want to like ruin your enamel and stuff like that. So make sure that you verify with them first if you don't know, if you're not sure. But that is what I use for my teeth and stuff like that. I cannot breathe. Okay, so now we're gonna go out of the shower. So when I get out of the shower, so this is like a day where I'm obviously like shaving and stuff like that. The first thing I like to do is moisturize. So when it comes to moisturizing, one thing that's really important with shaving is you need to moisturize after you shave. Like, as soon as you get out the shower, moisturize, because you know what, when that hair grows back, it starts to itch, it starts to be uncomfortable, it starts to be prickly. We don't want that, okay? We don't want that. And we also don't want ingrown hairs. We also don't want razor bumps, stuff like that. It's important to moisturize. So what I use to moisturize with, especially like my private areas, what I'm talking about, aloe vera. This is the Beauty Skin Cosmetics aloe vera and rose body soothing gel. Yo, I've had this for so long. Like, I literally had it in that last video I did last year, and I still use it to this day. Aloe vera in general is really, really good for your skin. It's really moisturizing, not only for like your body parts, like, you know, your private area, your legs, but also your face and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend it, and it's good for your hair too. So it has really like good purposes for it. I recommend using this after you got the shower. It's like a nice soothing gel. It doesn't have to be the specific like brand or the specific product, but just aloe vera in general is really good. And then the last thing I recommend is coconut oil. This is the one I have. It's the organic coconut oil, unrefined. I used to use the Shea Moisture one, and I still use it. I just kind of ran out, so I have this one now. But coconut oil, y'all, is the truth. It makes your skin soft. It actually smells good too, and it's good to shave with too. I've never actually tried to shave with it, but I've heard a lot of people say they use it to shave if you don't have like a product to use. But yeah, I like to use it to moisturize my skin after I got the shower, along with the aloe vera gel. I put it all over the area. It makes it really nice and soft, and it doesn't, when my hair does start to grow back, it doesn't itch, and that's what you want to prevent. And then you can also use baby oil gel. This is by Baby Love or whatever. It's like for an actual baby, or the actual like other brand of baby oil gel, but this is just like baby oil. This is also really good for moisturizing down there as well, or just for your body period, for it to be like really nice and shiny and glowy and stuff like that. Baby oil gel, coconut oil are the two things that is definitely going to make your skin look really glowy and really just moisturize, and that's what you want. Hydrated, that is what we want. Okay, when it comes to getting out of the shower and kind of like refreshing myself and making myself smell good, I definitely like to spray my perfume on, especially when I'm about to go somewhere. I spray on my perfume right after I got the shower, like when my body is still a little bit wet, because I feel like it sticks to you more and it kind of makes it last all day. So the perfumes that I like, my favorite one is Love Spell. Y'all, this is the, I can't even smell because my nose is all clogged up, but this is that. Okay, if you need a new little scent, this is, if you haven't heard of Love Spell, I don't really know where you've been at, but this is some good right here. So I definitely recommend getting this perfume. I like Victoria's Secret perfumes. It's probably good to also get like an actual like perfume and stuff like that, but I just use a little fragrance mist because they work for me. And then I also like this one. This is by Victoria's Secret as well, and it's called the vanilla, or no, the Bare Vanilla. So yeah, this is the other one that I use. These are both really, really good. Spraying them on right after you got out the shower when your body is still a little bit wet. It'll help it last longer, and so you can still smell it throughout the day and not just for a temporary time period. This is it right here. And then lastly, for out the shower, when I do obviously like get done putting on my lotion and my perfume and stuff like that, I use deodorant. So I want to actually start using a more natural deodorant. I did try this one deodorant. I forget the brand it was by, but it was actually like a really good deodorant. It didn't have like aluminum in it, which is good for like under your arms, because you know how underarms can get really like dark and black, and that's not because of like you, or like because you're dirty or because you didn't clean properly. It's because like you're putting on deodorant constantly, and that's kind of what like makes your skin get darker in that area. My underarms are dark dark too, and I'm trying to line them as we speak now. You can do stuff like I think adding like lemon and like baking soda and mixing it up and putting it on there and leaving it for a couple of minutes and then taking it off. That's one way to lighten your underarm, to lighten a part of your body. But for deodorant, I do use the Dove powder deodorant, and then sometimes I have to switch back and forth because I sweat a lot, y'all. Like even when I'm like cold, I sweat, and it's like this weird like thing that I have. I need to like go to the doctor actually and get like a prescribed deodorant, because this stuff like it works and it makes me actually like not stink or anything, but I still sweat like crazy. So yeah, so I use this. It's like 24-hour invisible solid deodorant, and then I also sometimes use men's deodorant. Men's deodorant actually really helps with like the smell lasting a lot longer because it's for men and they normally sweat more than females do. So I do have this, and I will kind of like switch back and forth. Some days I wear this, some days I wear that. It just kind of depends. And like most of the time you can't really smell the men's part of it because I put on perfume like a lot, so you don't really smell it for real. But I do kind of alternate between these two. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, I think this is like the final thing for this video, is I want to talk about period, or no, I have two more things, but I want to talk about periods and just periods in general. So obviously we're girls, we get our periods. It's totally natural, totally normal. Don't be ashamed about it. If you haven't got your period yet, if you're still kind of young, sis is gonna come. Enjoy this time now that it's not here, because once it comes, yeah, just yeah. So like I was saying, you guys, I do like to use Flow for like just keeping track of my period. Keeping track of my period, knowing when it's coming, because your girl be forgetting and I don't be checking it all like that. But I log like my symptoms in there and it reminds me my period is coming. It's actually very accurate too, so I definitely recommend you guys go check it out. It's not sponsored by them or anything like that, but I do genuinely use it and I genuinely like it. So when it comes to periods, for me personally, I like to use pads. I'm not gonna say I don't like using tampons. I've never tried to use a tampon. I don't know why. I've literally just never tried to. I feel like every girl has, and I've never tried to. So I normally use pads. They're about like this big. My Flow is like very light, that not anybody cares about that. So I don't need to use like a lot of stuff, like a lot of like big pads or whatever. But I definitely recommend, after you are like going to change your pad, which you should be changing it at least every 3 hours, because when I first got my period, actually I used to change it like every time I felt like, you know, stuff come out, and you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. I was literally going through like 20 pads in a matter of like an hour. Like it was ridiculous. But after I do like to change my pad, I do like to use wipes, or like flushable wipes, to keep it like my purse, my book bag if I was at school, to kind of just like clean up a little bit, because obviously you don't want that to just be sitting on you and stuff like that. So that's normally what I do. Like I said, I have not tried tampons. I'm not against it, I've just never tried them. So there's the other option of like a tampon, or obviously of a pad to help with your period. Like if you have really bad cramps, because I normally get really bad cramps the first day, but after that, like it normally is cool. But my period only lasts maybe like 3 or 4 days. But I like to use a you can use a heating pad on your stomach, or you can like take medicine like Tylenol, ibuprofen, stuff like that. That's normally what I do and eat food. Like that's literally it. That's pretty much all that I do for my period. Nothing like special, but definitely just some little things that, you know, keep in mind with it. So yes, that is pretty much all that I have for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was probably very long, but I feel like it was very informative, and I pretty much gave you guys the whole rundown of everything. Like I said, the more specific stuff like my skincare routine, my hair routine, I have all separate videos on that, so you guys check those out. I'll put them up above like I said. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, hopefully this was helpful. If you have more questions, if you're like a girl who doesn't have like an older sibling or a sister or someone to talk to, you have questions, feel free to ask me. I'm not claiming that I'm like some expert or something like that. I'm definitely not. But like I said, I am a girl. I'm 17 years old. I've been a girl for, you know, 17 years, and I've been a teenager for about 4 years, or maybe more. I don't know, 13, 14, 15, 16, 5 years. So I think I know a little bit about a little bit of stuff. Obviously this is all like personal. This is the stuff that I do. You can always like change it for your own self. Everyone's different, our bodies are different, so don't do exactly what I'm saying, but you know, keep it in mind or whatever. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time in a new video. Bye guys. Mwah.